Just completed day 8. I was going to go at an 8 incline, but to be honest, I have to go out of town today, and so I literally woke up and rolled out of bed and was just ready to start my walk, and couldn't find my normal walking shoes, so I put on some different ones, and they just felt really heavy this morning. So I went at a 2 incline, 3.2 speed for the first mile, and then 3.3 speed for the second mile. And honestly, when I got to 2 miles, I just kind of kept going, and I didn't even realize I was there yet. So I think I'm starting to get in the habit of this, and it feels pretty good. Today is day 9. I just finished the 2 miles. I did a 8 incline and did mostly 3.2 and 3.3 speed. And I felt it in my calves pretty good at first, and then it pretty much felt like all the other walks. Oh, I was ready for the time to go by faster though, and the distance to get done, but it was good. It felt good. So today, as I was walking, I really got to thinking about my why and why I am even doing this. Basically, there's a few things that all roll in together. But I lost my dad in my early 20s to rheumatoid arthritis and several other conditions that he had. And my parents did the best with what they had, the knowledge that they knew at that time. But I can't help to think if I knew then what I know now, maybe how I could have helped him out more and tried, I've learned a lot about diet, and what we put into our bodies has a big effect on the way our body can heal itself. And sometimes that is different for everybody, because I have eosinophilic esophagitis, and basically I have eosinophils that come into my esophagus and attack food that I eat that should be perfectly fine, actually healthy for my body. But my body's at war with itself in several ways. I also have rheumatoid arthritis and antiphospholipid antibody syndrome, and so my blood platelets are actually at war with my blood, which puts me at risk for stroke and blood clots. So anyway, it's kind of my wish to help anyone that I can by either giving them motivation or maybe saying something that sparks an idea for them, because I know there's a lot of YouTubers that have put a lot of ideas in my head that have pushed me to research more and better myself. So basically, I'm just challenging myself to become the healthiest version of me, emotionally and physically. It is day 10 and I am so pumped. I started out on the treadmill at a 9 incline at, I don't remember, 3.2 or 3.3. And oh my gosh, it was hard. I was feeling the asthma, and I was like, I don't think I can do this whole thing for 2 miles. I don't want to overdo it and then cause me to flare up. So I was like, I'm gonna do this for a mile. Push myself to do this for a mile, and I did. And then I went down to 3 incline, and it felt so good. Earlier in the challenge, I did a 3, and I felt like it took forever to get through it, and I did not enjoy that day's walk. I did not like the 3 incline. But today, it felt so good, and I went, and I think I walked most of the thing at a 3.4, and I honestly wanted to keep going. It felt so good. So super, super excited. I think I'm feeling some improvement, and part of the challenge too is to help my poor lungs get back. I've got asthma, and so I'm working on building up their strength. So day 10 is amazing. Okay, day 11. I'm gonna be completely honest, I was not into it today. I went at a 6 incline, a 3.2 speed part of the time, 3.4 a lot of the time. When I woke up this morning, my energy level was in the negative. I'm just not feeling great today. I had a super hard time getting up, getting out of bed. Just feeling extremely tired. I think I missed my medicine last night. I just could not remember if I took it or not. And based off how I feel this morning, or actually it's not morning anymore, but based off how I feel today, I'm pretty sure I forgot to take it. But I got my 2 miles in, and I told my husband that I would make him something that he's been wanting for a while to eat, and I was feeling super drained, so I just thought I'd get on the treadmill, get that in, get a shower, and I think I'm gonna feel better, and I'm gonna have the energy to make him some French toast that he's been wanting. So day 11, not feeling the greatest today, but I got it in. Day 12. So first of all, I started at an 8 incline, and I did that for the first half a mile, and then realized I needed to go down to a 3 and just kind of go at an easier pace. I decided to go between 3.2 and 3.3, and I just stayed there the whole time. At first I felt like I wasn't doing good enough because I should be able to do that higher incline longer, but quite honestly, I think today my body is reminding me that it's still sick and it's just going to take time, you know, to get better. And that's what I'm doing, is I'm trying to build a strong foundation to continue to heal and build up, you know, my health and my try to build up my health. It's day 13 and I am really struggling today. I am so tired. I'm walking at a 2.8 speed, and I don't really think I can go much faster than that. I woke up with a headache, and the whole time I've been walking, I've been yawning. Oh my gosh. So today I'm just making sure I get the 2 miles. No matter, you see, I'm breathing heavy, and I'm not even walking very fast. Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure I get my walk in today. Go at a pretty easy pace, and I'm so sweaty. It's just a rough day. But I'm gonna just focus on getting those 2 miles. I don't like that it's gonna take longer, but as long as I get it done without wearing myself out too bad is the point. Day 13. Ugh. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I walked at a 2.8 the whole time because I am so exhausted today. I did do the first mile at a 6 incline, and then I went to, I think, a 2 incline. I think that's what I did. Anyway, today it was all about just sticking to the goal. You know, day 13, walking 2 miles. I was not worried about the speed that I was going or getting my heart rate up too much. I wanted to get it up just a little bit, you know, hopefully help with energy level, but yeah, I woke up extremely tired today, had a headache. Headache's gone, so that's great, but I'm dealing with allergies pretty bad right now. I don't know if you can tell, but this eye has been itching really bad. I can't take allergy medicine right now because it interferes with my other medicine, and if I did take it, I would be passed out all day, and I just really don't want that. I've had that plenty of days, and I just don't want it. So I'm dealing with that. Yeah, I know sticking to a goal can be very hard sometimes, no matter who you are, but especially if you've got chronic illnesses or chronic fatigue. I hope my cat doesn't knock my camera down. Hello. Anyway, the point is, this is my baby, Miss Willow. The point is just stick with your goal. You know, there's days when maybe you do have to rest. If you want to continue on your journey, then there's days when you will know that you just have to. Willow, what are you doing? There are days when you will just have to rest, and don't think of it as a failure. Think of it as this is a long haul journey and you're taking care of yourself, and you want to feel better in the long run. You don't want to complete a 30-day challenge just to be wiped out at the end and not able to do anything else for a long time. That's where I'm at. That's my advice. I have tried to commit to programs or challenges that are for long term or just too high intensity, and I have failed at them, and I did it so many times that I just gave up. But you know, now I'm realizing to set shorter goals for your long-term goal, and it just becomes easier to reach those short-term goals first. Day 14. That means 2 weeks. 2 weeks I have walked on the treadmill every day for 14 days. That's awesome. That's a lot of miles. Today I walked the first mile at a 9, and I think I walked at a 3.2 pace. And then my calf was super, super tight, and so I went down to a 3 incline and walked at 3.4. So pretty good pace for me. If I did much more than that, I'd be jogging. So, a bonus that I have discovered from doing this challenge is that I can gauge how I'm feeling better. So yesterday was an awful day. I did not feel good at all, right? And I had to walk at a 2.8, I think, the whole time, at a very low incline, maybe a 3. But anyway, it was just a slow walk, just so I could say I did 2 miles, and just so I could, you know, be active. And then today I woke up thinking I felt just as awful. You know, I woke up really, really tired, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I ate terribly. Okay, this challenge is not about eating healthy, although I realized I'd get way better results if I did, but I have to focus on one thing at a time, and a lot of times whenever I focus on diet, I obsess over it, and so that's to come. But anyway, I tend, when I eat things that I know I shouldn't, when I wake up, I don't know, it's like I feel drunk or like I have a hangover. It's horrible. And it's just, I hate it. I hate it. That should be motivation enough to eat well, but when you're so tired, it's really hard to stick with things. You reach for whatever is the easiest. Let me know in the comments if you know what I mean, if you can relate. So anyway, what was I getting at? Oh, with this challenge, I can base how I am actually feeling better, because yesterday, obviously, I felt terrible. I got my walk in, but I had to go really slow. I had to just get it done, you know. And today, I thought I felt just as awful, but I was like, I'm going to go to 9 incline and see how it goes. If I can only go half a mile, great. But I did an entire mile at a 9 incline, and then slowed it, and then put the incline down to 3. I think I got pictures, but I put it down to a 3, I believe, but I was able to walk at a 3.4, like my fastest walking pace on the treadmill. And as you can tell, I feel pretty good right now. So that's pretty exciting to know that this challenge has been able to help me really figure out how I'm really feeling, you know. And sometimes, because you know, sometimes getting out for a walk or getting on the treadmill for a walk and increasing your exercise, it can really boost you up. You know, yesterday did not work for me. But today, if I wouldn't have walked, I might have laid around all day thinking I just felt like terrible. But 2 weeks in, it's time to weigh and measure myself, and I'm not expecting much physically to change because, like I said, my diet is terrible. But, we'll see.